Hey party people, have I got a special treat for you today. What I've got right here is the Packhacker X Matador Refraction Pro Packable Backpack. I've reviewed the Refraction Packable Backpack by Matador on my channel before, and I was a huge fan of it. I showed you as I took it on my adventures through Los Angeles over the summer, and the way I really put it to use, and it's become my favorite packable backpack. Now, there's a Packhacker version that's a collaboration between the brand, YouTube channel, blog, and buying guide Packhacker, as well as the awesome brand Matador that I've reviewed a ton of on my channel. They were kind enough to send this out to me for a review. They had no influence on my review. The thoughts are all my own, but I'm here to tell you that this bag is absolutely awesome. Honestly, reviewing this bag kind of brings my channel around full circle. The first bag I ever reviewed on my channel was a Matador bag. It was the Matador Seg 28. It's hanging up here behind me. I absolutely love this bag. And the YouTube channel that inspired me to start my YouTube channel about a year and a half ago was Packhacker. I loved their reviews. I loved their focus on minimalism, aesthetics, design, and usefulness of bags, slings, and all kinds of things you would use for one bag travel. So the fact that I'm now able to review a bag that is a collaboration between one of my favorite brands and one of my favorite YouTube channels is honestly kind of a dream come true. So I was really excited to get my hands on this thing. So let's talk a little bit about the features of this bag. It has a custom collaboration design and branding between Matador and Packhacker. So you can see the Packhacker branded color on here, this kind of neon blue color on these awesome little zipper pulls. They're a thin paracord that has a heat shrink at the end. So they're really nice, feel good in the hand. You also have the Packhacker logo down here with the little blue branding at the bottom. It says Refraction Pro down here on this little Hypalon pull that's blue, and then you have this little Hypalon piece with the Packhacker logo on it. Throughout the bag, you will see that Packhacker branding and the way that it's blended with the Matador Refraction Pro Packable Backpack branding, and I think that's really cool. It has a 16-liter capacity. I'll show you later as it packs into its own pocket to fit into a really small package and makes it a really nice packable bag to throw in a one bag travel situation, personal item only travel situation, which is my preferred way. It has a nice externally accessed laptop sleeve that fits up to a 15-inch device, so that's really useful and that's different from the original Refraction packable backpack. It has a really nice admin pocket on the front with layered organization for all your tech or quick access items, which is really nice and you don't see that on a lot of packable backpacks. You have your dual stretch water bottle pockets on either side with this really high quality stretchable mesh, which is kind of a signature of Matador bags. You have this really gorgeous, soft, awesome stretchable mesh on either side that can fit really large water bottles. On the inside of the bag, and we'll go over this as we go over the bag, is a location tracker pocket, so you could fit like an Apple AirTag or any of the other kinds of small trackers that you want to put in your gear, in your wallets, your backpacks, your slings, and then you know where they are. You can track them via GPS, and if you lose them or they get stolen, you have a possible way to get them back. You have some awesome cushioned, breathable shoulder straps that are really good for carry. And as far as packable backpacks go, this one has a really beefy carry system. It's not going to be the same as a regular dedicated backpack, obviously, but for something so packable that packs down into itself, these are amazing shoulder straps. You have some really nice adjustment straps at the bottom here with these little plastic clips for strap keeping. You also have an adjustable sternum strap. And if you clip this sternum strap together, you can actually use this as like a luggage pass-through. So you could slip this over top of roller luggage over the handle, and then you would be able to take this as your personal item in addition to your roller luggage. I also like that, just like the majority of Matador backpacks, you have these little loops sewn into the end of every zipper track so that you can actually pull the little zipper pull through, and it gives you an added layer of security so that if you're walking around a town and someone's behind you walking, or you're on a bus or train, you don't have to worry about someone getting into your bag. If they tried, you would absolutely feel it and be able to stop them instead of them just casually opening your bag and stealing stuff. So it's a really nice little simple security feature that I love that Matador includes. On the inside of the bag also, there's a little hanging hook when it's in its packed form, and then when it's in its unpacked form, you can use the carabiner as a little place to attach keys or multi-tools or a flashlight or anything you'd like to clip to it. All of the zippers on this bag are YKK weather resistant zippers, so it gives you another layer of waterproofing. You can see the really nice zipper tracks up there, super high quality. I also love the sustainability that Matador focuses on. So this entire bag is made from recycled Bluesign approved materials, and I love that it's personal item compliant. If I wanted to get really crazy with it, I could probably pack this for 1 week of travel and go super minimalist and use this as a personal item, but the only bag I bring on a trip. That may be an upcoming video, so stay tuned. The materials of this bag, as I mentioned, are 100D recycled nylon, has the YKK weather-resistant zippers, and anodized aluminum hardware for the carabiner and things like that. Like I said, it has a 16-liter volume, perfect for an EDC bag or day bag, or if you're a super minimal packer, you could even use that as your sole packing bag. It weighs 10 ounces or 283 grams, so it's super lightweight, really easy to pack out and carry around with you for the day. When it's down to its packed size, that's about this big, its packed dimensions are 8 by 5.5 by 3 inches. And unpacked, in the size that you see it here, in its personal item compliant size, it will fit on the majority of domestic airlines and probably a lot of budget as well as European and Southeast Asian airlines because of its compact size. Its dimensions are 15.8 by 9.8 by 7 inches. Super compact, super nice. Now we can go over everything I've loaded this bag out with as an example of how much you can load out inside. So you have these really nice Hypalon attachment points. There's the one with the Pack Hacker logo down here, and then there's just another one up here. And then you also have this little loop on the back here, and a little loop on the back here, so that you have a variety of attachment points. But I also wanted to mention that these attachment points on the back are more to use this as the luggage pass-through. So if you take the sternum strap and kind of put it through these little attachment points here, you can thread them through, and you can stretch this out, the sternum strap, flip it together, and then there you go. You got your little DIY luggage pass-through to put over the handle of roller luggage. I think that's a really neat and cool feature to have a doubly useful sternum strap that you can use as a luggage pass-through as well as a sternum strap. And then you also have on the carry straps 2 other attachment points. So I just have a carabiner on this one just to show you that it's there. And then I have a little badge reel on this one with a carabiner to show you that that one's there. And you can see you also have the little Pack Hacker branding right here. There's a little PH, there's the Matador logo. You can barely see that on camera. That's just kind of the shiny black. And then you have the neon blue underline here to denote that kind of Pack Hacker colorway. So you have these 2 nice little Hypalon attachment points. Got those nice beefy carry straps I mentioned. And the way that you adjust the sternum strap is you move it up the step track here. I wish that it was a rail system. I always say that in every video, so you're probably tired of hearing it. But I prefer when it's just easily moved up or down. While the straps are this thin nylon, they still feel really durable and they feel like they'd hold up and they work well for a packable backpack. It's easily adjustable by pulling this down, just like the sternum strap is easily adjustable. It has a nice high quality clip on it that I already showed. And then you also have these little plastic strap keepers that you can move up and down so you can control the dangle. And it makes it so you don't have to worry about having straps everywhere. You have a decent carry strap at the top. Again, it's that thin nylon. I don't know how well this will hold up over time, but for a packable backpack, I think it does just fine for its purposes. And then, like I mentioned, these last 2 attachment points, the only thing I have attached here is just the Matador Beta Lock. This is just their lockable carabiner, really high quality. Then we can move on to this admin pocket so you can see what it's like inside. So you unzip this nice zipper, you can fold it down. I just have a neck gaiter, sunglasses, my cell phone, hand sanitizer, and my wallet. And there's plenty of room in here. I fit my hand all the way down here. It goes all the way down to this Pack Hacker logo. So you got this really large internal volume here, as well as these 2 really supple, really soft stretch mesh pockets for all kinds of gear. Then you have the Pack Hacker branding back here. Nice little logo up there. Really nice zipper pull. And in this pocket, I just have my keys. And they're clipped to that little carabiner that I was mentioning earlier. So you have that little carabiner that you could attach things. And when this is folded into itself, this is a nice little hanging loop where you can hang this pouch up. But then when it's in this form, works well as a little keychain loop. And then you have a zipper pocket internally here. It's just a really great little admin pocket. And then behind this Packhacker logo up here, that's the little AirTag pocket I was talking about. So it's two little folded over pieces of stretchy mesh, and they fit well together. They're a little bit elastic, and you could put an AirTag or something like that, any kind of tracker in here, close it up, and you're good to go. And then, like I said, all of these zipper tracks have these little loops at the end, where if you want to have the little bit of added security, you can just loop the zipper pull through here, and then it makes it hard to open if someone's right behind you. And then also on the external of this bag, in the stretchy mesh pocket here, it's a huge stretchy mesh water bottle pocket. They actually improved this from the original Refraction because the pockets are a little bit deeper now, so it gives you a lot more security. I just have an umbrella on one side, and then on the other side, I have a really large 36-ounce water bottle. So you can fit a 36-ounce water bottle in here. That's plenty of room for hydration, and you could actually just put one on each side if you wanted a ton of hydration. So I really love the usefulness of these pockets to fit really large water bottles, or to just put things like a tripod or an umbrella. Then we can move on to the super large main compartment here. Really big. This is the way it opens. It opens from here to here. So about 2/3 of the way up the bag, you have the opening here on either side with that nice weatherproof zipper. I have a hat in here. I've got my personal medical kit. That's just my Matador mesh organizer full of all my medical gear. I have my Packable free rein hip pack. So then I have a little sling if I want to use that separately or in addition to this backpack. I've got a waterproof sling from Matador. I also have my zipper flat pack toiletry case from Matador. Really great toiletry case. Got my Matador Packable bath towel and my Matador Packable beach towel. So I fit tons of stuff in this huge internal compartment. So there's plenty of room in there. There's not really any internal organization, so you just kind of stuff it out with what you need. But it's a really nice amount of space for a packable backpack. Great quality. Then the last pocket to mention is just this external laptop pocket. Like I said, it fits up to a 15-inch device. This is a 13-inch device, and I just have it in a little separate laptop sleeve. Fits in here beautifully. And I also think even if you're not bringing a laptop, that you should put a notebook or some kind of thing down the back of this bag, because it gives it like a frame sheet, so to speak. Makes it flat against your back. You don't have to worry about awkwardly shaped things inside the bag, which is usually a problem with packable backpacks, because if you have an awkward shaped item, it will stick into your back. But this, because it's like flat with the laptop, it gives it a little bit of rigidity, or a book or a notebook. It would make this a lot more comfortable. So I highly suggest using that pocket, even if you're not bringing a laptop. It fits my device in there beautifully. So overall, this bag fit absolutely everything I would need to walk around a city for the day, to go down the beach. I could have my medications, I could have towels, my DOP kit, hat, all my electronic devices, umbrella, water bottle. I would be good to go for the day, and you could load this out in so many different ways. And this is how the Packhacker X Matador Refraction Pro Packable Backpack looks like on me, and I'm 5'11" for reference. For a packable backpack, even fully loaded out, this thing is incredibly comfortable. It's got nicely aerated, pretty padded carry straps, and for a packable backpack, that's all you could really ask for. And the sternum strap feels good as it takes the weight off my lower back. I think it looks pretty nice as far as its overall profile for me. And I think if you saw someone walking down the street wearing this backpack, that you wouldn't feel like it was out of place, lumpy, weird, or anything like that. I can fit this large water bottle in here. I can fit everything I need for the day. And I think it's a really nice looking, classy, structured, well-made backpack that's also extremely packable. And with all this talk about how packable this bag is, let's see how easy it is to pack into itself. So you open up that little admin pocket, you open up that little zipper pocket where I said the little carabiner is, and then you just fold it back into itself as quickly as you can. And then all you have to do is zipper it closed. And there you go. You have a neat little packable package with the Packhacker branding, the Matador branding, the nice little neon blue accent, the little hanging carabiner, or you could attach this to the outside of a bigger bag, hang it from your belt loop. Whatever you want to do with it, you have that ability. Just to mention, for this amazing bag, if you're looking to purchase it, it's a limited run item only. So I suggest you get on it as quickly as possible if you really want to pick it up, because it's not going to be around forever. So pick this up if it's something you're interested in. I think it's a really awesome collaboration. I like the little accents. I like the exclusivity of the collaboration and how this could be kind of like a collector's item because they're only going to make so many of them. And if you're a Packhacker fan and a Matador fan, it seems like an easy choice to pick this up. Like I said, I started this channel reviewing Matador, and I started this channel because of Packhacker, so this is the perfect little collaboration for me, and I will definitely treasure this as part of my collection. To me, it's just an upgraded alternate version of the Refraction backpack I already love, so this will definitely be my packable backpack of choice moving forward, and I highly suggest you pick it up and don't wait around. It won't be around forever. If you have any other packable backpacks you'd like me to review, please leave a comment below. Please like, comment, and subscribe because it helps the channel out a lot. If you want to pick up this backpack, I suggest you use the affiliate link in the description below because you get a discount using my affiliate link. Thank you as always for watching. And with all that being said, I will definitely see you in the next video. Take care.